Hey, you viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to Say Being Hunted, episode 549 now, I do believe it is, if I'm not mistaken, ladies and gentlemen. So back, of course, on the map that we started last time, just doing our little default playthrough of the game and all that. We are now on the South Island, since we technically cleared out the Centre Island last time. So, as usual, I'm just going to have a chill-out session, running around, picking up some device pieces, yammering about whatever's on my mind at this particular moment in time. It is an evening, as when I record this, a Tuesday evening, I should say. It has just gone at 8:45 in the evening. Been a long day at work, doing marking of essays and attending staff meetings and things like that, so I'm kind of having a bit of a chill-out sesh, as I always tend to do in these recording moments when, whenever I record these days, I often feel like I do it when I've got back from work. I just need something to relax and unwind after a long day's work and all that. Now, I hope, of course, that you guys are all doing well and that you're enjoying, of course, the Sir content as usual, as well as all the other content on the old channel and all that. Now, you know me, I'm just going to start rambling on about whatever's on my mind at this particular moment in time. But I was actually watching a YouTube video whilst I was having my evening meal tonight. Really interesting YouTube video by a channel which, I've been aware exists for a while, but I've never actually really watched before. H-Bomber Guy. Old H-Bomber Guy, of course, makes big, long videos on various topics. Some quite political, some kind of more scientific, stuff like that. And I was watching his video all about, basically, about the vaccine scare, the MMR vaccine scare of the 1990s, early 2000s. So, God, yeah, it was a fascinating video. Because the thing is, for anyone who doesn't know, or, doesn't really know much about the story, back in the sort of late 90s, a British doctor by the name of Andrew Wakefield basically published a study, a working research paper in the Lancet Medical Journal, in which he claimed there was a link between bowel issues, the MMR vaccine, and autism in children. Now, here's the thing about me, I'm pro-vaccination, and I am very much firmly within that scientific camp that knows that basically everything that Andrew Wakefield said was bullshit in that paper. But of course, at the time when it came out, it generated a lot of media frenzy, and everyone was sort of reporting on how, oh my god, this guy's found a link between all of these different things. Between autism, bowel problems in kids, and friggin' MMR vaccines. Of course, nobody at the time really was sort of, at least not at first, was kind of critically examining what it was he was actually saying in that article and the things he was saying in press conferences and stuff like that. And so eventually, investigative journalists like Brian Deere got onto the case, and when they started digging into it, they started to find all kinds of weird shit going on with this medical paper. And of course, what they ultimately found was that friggin' Andrew Wakefield was on the payroll of a lawyer who he'd basically had been paid to produce a research paper discrediting the MMR vaccine because he'd taken, patents out and had business interests in promoting alternative vaccines. So yeah, it emerged basically he had essentially been committing medical fraud for the sake of money. But this H-Bomber Guy video was absolutely fascinating, and I definitely recommend it. I've gone and forgotten what the bloody title was now, but I'm sure if you search H-Bomber Guy vaccine, something like that, it will probably be one of the first results that comes up. But God, H-Bomber Guy does such a fantastic job of giving an overview of the whole case and really detailing just all the shit, all the fraudulent claims that Andrew Wakefield made, and the way that they were eventually all picked apart and demonstrated to be complete and utter, fraud, essentially. But I was just so fascinating because, I already knew, obviously, about Andrew Wakefield from my own knowledge, and the fact that, all his claims were bullshit and are responsible for the whole freaking vaccines cause, are responsible in large part, I should say. Not fully responsible. He doesn't bear sole responsibility. There were claims before he published his paper that there were fringe claims, at least, that there was a link between vaccines and autism and all that. But the thing was, Wakefield's paper obviously, really added fuel to the fire. And so I was aware of that, and I knew about that. What I didn't realise, though, was just how much shit he'd actually claimed. I didn't really know the specifics, and this H-Bomber Guy video was fascinating in a very morbid way, because, holy shit, like, it is way worse. If you don't know all that much beyond the basics of the case, go and watch that video. The whole thing is way, way worse than you realise. It's the bit where basically H-Bomber Guy started detailing what was essentially the child abuse that Andrew Wakefield engaged in during his scientific research in order to try and find evidence of the link between the MMR vaccine and autism. It was actually kind of really sickening. But essentially, yes, as part of his efforts to, quote-unquote, prove that there was a link, he basically had to do medical testing and experimentation. In order to get medical experimentation, he needed human participants, namely children. And of course, the problem with children is that they can't give informed consent to participate in medical research. So what do? Well, you have to get the parents' consent to do that. How do you get the parents' consent? Well, you have to outline to them basically your study, what it is that you're looking into, what sort of information you're going to need, and in order to get that information, how you're going to basically go about getting it. So in other words, what kind of medical procedures, things like that you're going to have to put that child through, or that person who the parent is legally, or carer is legally a guardian for. And the thing is, by all accounts, according to H-Bomber Guy's video, Andrew Wakefield sent these consent forms to these parents, but he never actually outlined the risks of the medical procedures he was putting these kids through as part of the tests and things like that. And there were a lot of medical procedures he put them through. It's really, really fucking shocking. Like lumbar punctures, colonoscopies, all sorts of shit. Blood tests, things like that. And essentially, by all accounts, according to H1 Guy's video, yeah, there were a lot of things, there were a lot of complications with these tests. And effectively, because Andrew Wakefield hadn't specified the risks in the consent forms, technically he had not fulfilled the ethical responsibility that is incumbent on, medical researchers to specify to volunteers and participants in medical research the sort of risks that they might face, and which thus they could give their fully informed consent to if they wished. So yeah, that was the part of the video that stood out most of all to me, because of how shocking and... it's shocking, but like I say, it's just one of those things, I just didn't really know the full extent of what went on. I knew obviously it was bad, but even so, it still just fucking was quite alarming. Really, really fucking alarming. So yeah, well worth a watch, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested in that kind of video, send that over there. Oh shit. Just let them go and get that friggin' train. If I don't get stuck on that, that's fine. Where are they going? Are they moving that way? They are. There we go, guys. I'm just going to sneak in and get your old device piece over here. Alright, go. So that's number one. There we go. That's good at least. Alright. I forgot I had that train in my inventory. Anyone else around here? There's people by that bloody hut. Right, let me move out. I need to look for wisps, actually. That's what I need to be doing, don't I? Wispage. I don't see any around here, though. That's the problem. But yeah, great video. Go watch it if you haven't done so. It's a long video. It's like an hour and 44 minutes, something like that. So yeah, do set aside a fair chunk of an evening and all that. But yeah, really, really great video. Really fascinating to watch. And definitely motivates me to see what other sort of long-length little documentaries that H-Bomber Guy has produced. I'm sure though, I'm sure there's probably some really fun ones on there, some really great ones as well. But like I say, be prepared for, discomforting details in it, because some of it is just really fucking shocking. Thing is, like, if there's one thing I've learned, things that sometimes really genuinely shock me and make me feel almost a bit sick tend to be stories of, like, unethical, like, medical research, stuff like that. It reminds me of when me and Phil were in Munich on our little sort of trip back in August, and we've talked about it before, but on one of the days we took the train out of Munich to Dachau, and we walked up to you know, the site of the old Dachau concentration camp. And of course, you know, as part of one of the exhibits there about what went on, there was an exhibit all about, you know, like basically medical research, how some of the inmates at Dachau were essentially utilised as test subjects. And that, you know, it's weird because, like, of all the exhibits, you know, of all the suffering that was meted out on people in Dachau, it's like things I can read about, you know, like things like the gas chambers and stuff like that, because something about it, I don't know, like, I get it, it's horrifying, and you know, I'm not saying I don't appreciate how horrifying and awful it is, I do, but I can read it without feeling my stomach turning, basically, is what I'm saying. But something about medical research that is performed on essentially unconsenting people who've been coerced into it against their will, or manipulated into it against their will, something about that always just makes my stomach turn. It's like, so you know, so obviously what I sort of read about, obviously at Dachau, you know, that was bad enough. The other one, actually, come to think of it, the other big example of something that happened, this was another like historical case from wartime. Has anyone ever read about Unit 731? Basically, Japan's secret biological warfare research unit during World War II and in the years running up to World War II. Yeah, some of the shit they got up to is also just utterly sickening. Like, in their case, some of the stuff they did, like, doesn't even really serve like a clear purpose. It's just messing with the human body for the sake of messing with it sometimes. Really fucked up. So yeah, that's another thing where read into it, because it really illustrates sometimes the absolute depravity of humanity, but be prepared to just be absolutely horrified by some of the stuff that you're going to learn about, ladies and gents, because it is messed up in the extreme. But yeah, like I say, those are like two occasions where reading about sort of unethical medical research, especially like medical research that is torturous or invasive, those are two examples in the past where I've often found that kind of thing really sort of stomach turning. And that sort of H-Bomber Guy little sort of documentary, I guess you'd call it, about Andrew Wakefield's fucking medical research, that's the third example. That's the most recent example now of having that same feeling, of getting that same feeling of just feeling a bit sick listening to it. I think what makes that even worse in Andrew Wakefield's case is that obviously it was performed on children, and only children. I mean, obviously, yeah, children were experimented on, obviously, like during the Holocaust, in concentration camps and in Unit 731, I think. But yeah, I think that's just what makes it even worse, because yeah, the victims of it were kids. I mean, you know, not saying it would have been any better if it had been an adult victim, absolutely not. It would have still been just as bad. But yeah, absolutely horrendous, ladies and gents. Awful stuff. But it's one of those things where I'd say probably should learn about it, because it's one of those things where I think the greater the awareness there is more publicly, the better. Oh, but oh god, I've got my torch on, I didn't realise. Jesus, I'm an idiot. Alright, you know what, I'm going to draw you out and see if I can run down and get your device piece. As you do. Right, oh shit, don't get stuck. Shiver me timbers. If they could, hold on, maybe I can sort of distract them actually if I, oh god, nope, they still see me, never mind. Well, unless they shoot each other, that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm going to go down here, probably where they can't quite get me, on the rocks. Oh god, go. See, this is how you use the robot's own pathing against them. Oh. You don't see me, grab it. Haha! Yes, sneaky sons of bitches, you're not getting me. Oh god, we're right close to the thing again, aren't we? Right, go over that way. That's it, that's how you lure them away. See, I made a mistake there of actually sending them back towards the device piece, which is not what you want. Oh, careful. Right, now, I want you to go over that way. Oh, god, don't get stuck. Come on. Right, go, 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 go. If I can get some distance between me and them, they won't be able to see me anyway. Okay, they can't see me right now because they're nice and far away. Fantastic. It's a small one, there we go. Great. Alright, you two are going to have to just bugger off now, aren't you? There's not much else you can do about it. Great stuff. Alright. Oh, man. You know, I suppose that's a interesting topic, a morbid topic, admittedly, to potentially raise into the comments as well. Going back to obviously what I was talking about a moment ago. What's a stomach that makes? What's a stomach? What's a story that makes your stomach turn, ladies and gents? You don't necessarily need to go into details, incidentally. Yeah, you know, probably best not to, for the sake of the comments. Otherwise, this comment section might well end up becoming quite morbid. But you know, just mention it. Give me a reference to something in the comments, and if I want to research it and read up on it in my own time, I can do. Or other people can, you know, if they want to read up on it or whatever. Good. Alright, other wisps going off over there, so that must be where the next thing is located. Are they stuck? I don't know if they can path back up onto the mainland there, because it's so weird. Is there another wisp going through there? Is that just the lighting? Oh, it's a wisp down there. There's another one up there. Oh, actually, oh, I thought maybe we could go around. No, we can't. Okay, unless I, if I want to actually go through the water. Yeah, they're in an awkward location there, actually, aren't they? Because that's going to make it hard for me to get to where I need to be, unless they're going to move away, unless I go on the rocks. Maybe? Very dangerous, but we'll see what we can do, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, God. Throw them in the water. That's not a good place to be at all, is it? Right, hold on. Let me get out. Let me 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 out. Go. I can't get out. Good lord. Whee! Okay, you know what? First time he shows up, that's fine. He's not actually going to attack you. It's just like a warning thing. Hold on. If I can get over here where there were slopes, there's a slope right in head front to me. Don't do it, Sea Beast. Just leave me the hell alone. I'm going to leave. I'll be out of your domain in a second. Don't you worry. Go, 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 go. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ah, there we go. See, I'm out. Aha! Sea Beast was much too slow for me. Much too slow for me, bitches. We can't do shit about it. Alright, let's go and investigate this house, and then we'll sort of roughly go in that direction where that thing's going and try and get... Oh, bollocks, never mind, there's a bloody robot there. Well, shit. Unless, actually, if he stays around the back, that might not be a problem. We could still look in the front door. And there might well be something in there for us, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, get out. Here. Okay, in here. Bollocks. There's nothing. Bollocks. What about this door? More revolver ammo, but there's a clock in there and a spare bottle. I'll take it. I'll have me some of that, ladies and gents. Alright. Okay, back up here then. Look at the wisp up there. Just to get my binoculars out so I'm ready to go if need be. Righty-ho, ladies and gentlemen. So if we can just get this one, then we can head back to the centre island, deposit, and then obviously in the next episode we can go to another island and do that. You see how much of a pro read us at this game. Huge stuff. Right, there you are. It's going off in this direction. Do I hear robots close by? I think I do. Is that the sweet, sweet sounds of guards guarding another device piece? You know, sorry, this is going to be an abrupt change of topic all of a sudden, but you know, it just occurred to me. I was thinking about that Sherlock Holmes game of mine that I've done a few episodes on a while back, and which I haven't done any more episodes on in a while. Secret of the Silver Earring, that's what it's called. Forgot its name for a second then. Shut up there. Stop shooting. Yeah, I need to get back to the game, incidentally. Oh wait, are they shooting at each other? I think they are. I don't think they're shooting at me. Alright. Oh! No, they are shooting at me. Never mind. It must be one of them who's chasing me. And those are a different bunch. Oh god, where are we going? Okay, hopefully they fucking lost me. I would hope, anyway. Is there a fucking device piece around here? Do my strange voice again. Where are you? I hear ya. Oh. Wisp over there. I hear another dog. Aha. See a couple of guys over there. Is there a smoke column? I can't quite tell. It does not look like it. It looks like that wisp is going further out. Hold your... Oh no, wait, it's there. I saw it. There it is. There it fucking is. Oh my god, there's a lot of them there, isn't there? There's a fair few of them, in fact. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. What I want to do is get this bad boy here. Yeah, 35 seconds, go ahead. Stick it like that. We'll loop around, give them a wide berth. And that way, it'll pull them out into the open, and I get to use the forest and the thickets to keep myself protected. like so. As long as they don't suddenly start beelining in weird directions or whatever. Maybe we could actually use the bottle to sort of pre-distract them. Would that be worth it? No. Probably best to hang on to this bottle for the time being, I think. Alright. Nope. Oh, what the? Oh, they're shooting each other. Oh, they are. Well, bollocks. Balls to you. If we can shoot and kill each other, that's one of them down. Oh my god, get rid of him, please. I think they killed him. Alright, now they've been attracted by the friggin' alarm clock. Well, good on you for taking out some of the opposition, thank you very much. I'll take your shotgun shells, just because. Right, boom, got that. There we go. Let me just clear out this guy's fucking body so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah. What? Where are you? Oh my god, you fucking saw me somehow! Jesus. Well, luckily, I think the jetty is right over here, so all I need to do is just get to the jetty and not get killed by the dog. Okay, hold on. Go that. 17 through there. There we go. Like an absolute prayer. Prayer, bruh. Okay, still behind me. Bollocks. It'll probably attract a bit of attention, but that's fine. Okay, hold on. Oh god, it's right there. Okay. Down. Jump. Haha, bitch! You see, jump over the rocks like that. That way his pathing won't be able to get me. Oh, yeah, he's quiet. You can't get me, you bitch! There he is, he's up there. Is he still coming for me? No, I think he is. I think he's lost interest. I think. Oh no, maybe he hasn't. Okay, hold on. Oh, now you've lost interest, have you? Dog without a pack. What are you trying to do? Alright, well at least I've got the device pieces. Let's get back to Center Island, let's deposit them. So, jump cut wants to go back. Right, here we go. So, just a few more seconds, and then we'll be able to wrap this episode up here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, forward. Yeah, what was I saying? Sherlock Holmes' Secret Silver Earring. Need to get back to that game at some point. Especially since I did, a couple of episodes on it a while back, thinking, oh, I'll try and push forward with this. I should actually do more of it, because it's actually quite an easy game to record and upload. Because the thing about it is, because it's a really old game, when I record it, the file size of the footage is usually always tiny. So as a result, it's easy to process and edit, and then it's actually easy to upload. It doesn't take that long at all. So it's probably worth me going back and doing more of that, especially since I have a load of other Sherlock Holmes games as well. So, yeah, at this rate I'm never going to get to them, because I'll still be freaking busting away at Secret of the Silver Earring and all that. That's the problem, I have so many bonus series games that I do need to just work through. I've said this repeatedly before, I feel, not just in So You're Being Hunted, but probably across the channel more widely. I really need to get through this game or that game or whatever. Whoop, shit, there's a load of them around there. Of course a load of them would have spawned near the centre, just where I want to go and all that. But that's fine. Oh, piss to ya. Piss and balls to ya. Where are you at? Are you in that bloody thicket? You are, aren't you, you little shits? Okay, I don't really have weapons, so I'm a bit... Oh. Right, you know what? You just fucking go over there, you shit, so I don't have to deal with you. That way, I don't have to worry about you seeing me. Right, standing stones are right here. We're good. We're golden. Thank God for that. That was exactly the distraction that we needed. Thank God. Okay, also I'll just drink some stout to give myself a quick extra bottle. Quick extra bit of vitality and an extra empty bottle, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, right, saved there. 3 more device pieces down. We can go to another island in the next episode. Facebook links down below, along with the link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. If you enjoyed, a like is of course always appreciated. At the start of the next episode, we'll be on another island, so yes, just in case the transition is a bit jarring, ladies and gents. Goodbye all. We've got to be on the bridge now. There's a freaking ship's wheel over there. Oh yeah. That must have just come out over there actually as well. Alright. There's a hatch or something here. What's this? Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. Well, actually, it's like a trapdoor that maybe opens up. Oh, we might need to pull the block out, actually. Good to think of it. Alright, hold on. Let's have a look around here, see what the deal is. What's this? Oh, ammo. There's ammo over here. Gimme. Auto pistol stuff. We've got the enemies, so just leaving everything around for me to find. Okay. God, where are we now? This whole area is just a wonky mess, isn't it? Well, it is a shipwreck. Oh my god. Hey, viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to So You're Being Hunted. Oh dear, once again I've gone and got myself trapped on the bloody boat.